Another year, another Game Awards in the bin. Between the extensive ads, genuine surprises, Onimusha and Okami hype, and winners, there was more than enough to process and discuss among various fandoms. However, as noteworthy as the show felt for all the games that were present in some form or another, it was all the more sobering for those that were absent. And no, we're not talking about Hollow Knight Silksong, whose fans have somehow entered a new realm of suffering before the year is out. Or Wonder Woman, which has received nothing since its announcement in 2021. Or even the release date for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. No, today we're talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. Yeah, you know the one, Rockstar North's next magnum opus, the open-world game that will seemingly redefine the genre. It did appear at the Game Awards, but only to win the most anticipated game award, beating the likes of Ghost of Yotei and Monster Hunter Wilds. There was otherwise no new trailer or even a tease.
Anyway, shut up and take a look at that. Oh.
And to be fair, this isn't unexpected. Before it unveiled the first trailer roughly 1 year ago, Rockstar informed fans in advance that it was dropping. We're not concerned because we expected something that it never really promised. No, the trepidation comes from the lack of a new trailer over a year since the first debuted. Now, it probably shouldn't be such a big deal, even as Rockstar's parent company Take-Two Interactive, between selling off private divisions and shuttering developers, said it's confident in the fall 2025 release more than once. Besides, a representative from the studio said the team is working on absolutely mind-blowing things, after accepting the award for, you guessed it, Most Wanted Game at the Golden Joystick Awards. More to come, as they say. Yet, it's a month later with no updates. As we near the holidays, the likelihood of any new trailer is growing bleaker. To be fair once more, a release of the magnitude of Grand Theft Auto 6 requires time and polish. As desperate as fans are for a release date, if only to count down the days and schedule sick days in advance, that's not the primary concern. At least not right now. As we near fall 2025, desperation will likely set in, but the fact that there have been no updates or new details or anything all year is surprising.
So, Michael, this is where dead men come back to life.
Is Rockstar obligated to provide an update? Probably not, but look at the other releases from Take-Two's publishing label, 2K. Borderlands 4 received an announcement trailer in August, and an in-game trailer showcasing the new setting of Kairos and new enemies like the Timekeeper, alongside a look at its new Vault Hunters. Its gameplay is also set to debut in early 2025. Then there's Mafia: The Old Country, also announced in August, and a gameplay reveal recently. We know about the new protagonist, and Hangar 13 has outlined several details about the gameplay, from its structure that's more in line with the first two games, more tactical and deliberate combat, and much more. Meanwhile, the first trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 has crossed 227 million views before this year is even out. Even if we assume that Mafia: The Old Country launches in August, GTA 6 would be just a few months out and has received almost nothing by the way of new details in comparison. We don't know if the other protagonist alongside Lucia is actually named Jason. We don't know if you can surf or play beach volleyball. It's just silence.
I killed your friend!
Really starting to irritate me.
Every one of you!
There are several conclusions to draw from all this, the most obvious being that development isn't currently at a stage where Rockstar or Take-Two wants to build further on the hype. It may even internally be considering a delay, if not by a couple weeks, just to push into winter of 2025, then maybe straight into 2026. With how important it is for Take-Two Interactive, which has recorded pretty significant losses this year, any hint of a delay could have serious financial ramifications. Again, nothing is confirmed or even rumored in that regard. The team may have other plans besides simply dropping a new trailer, including previews and interviews with various outlets, which is when the marketing will really kick in. Look at Assassin's Creed Shadows, for example. The delay from November of 2024 to February of 2025 may only be a few months, but the team cancelled hands-on previews and even pulled its gameplay from Tokyo Game Show 2024. From the development side, it's about presenting a playable build that can generate more favorable impressions, which will then segue into the marketing side to generate positive hype. So, while from our perspective it may look like Rockstar wants to keep its cards close and not reveal too much before launch, it very likely needs other things in place before it can start hyping the release. Even if it doesn't reveal a release until roughly 2 months before launch, the team needs to be in a position before that where it can field questions from fans and provide concrete answers. Otherwise, you risk ending up in a similar position to Cyberpunk 2077 back in 2020, promising things that won't be available at launch. Of course, we could also devolve into straight panic and say that development is facing problems. Some might mention that report by Rockstar Magazine in 2021 about development allegedly being restarted in early 2021. Others may point to the leaks from September of 2022 and how they actually affected development despite Take-Two saying the opposite. There may even be a few criticizing current generation hardware and how Rockstar is struggling to really deliver the game without any major compromises. Any one of those could be legitimate, but as the industry has taught us over the years, development trouble could apply to every single release in some form or fashion. For Grand Theft Auto 6, it seems a given.
Can't be done.
I never said impossible. Just very difficult.
However, the fact remains, the first trailer dropped in December of 2023, and there's been nothing else ever since. When season's greetings are sent out, Rockstar may provide a small update, telling fans that work continues unabated and that it appreciates the support. Heck, could even promise that more details are coming soon. It would still be nothing in terms of actual new content, but at least the thought counts.
Listen, if we go in there and start shooting up the place, boy's gonna get shot, that I guarantee.
Regardless of what it does, the development team must be aware that the clock starts ticking in 2025. The specter of fall 2025 may not seem that prominent at the start, but it will continue to loom as each day passes by and more fans become anxious at the lack of information. Or maybe it'll drop a sick new trailer when the year kicks off, massaging all concerns and sending us into a brand new spiral of discerning new details and hyperanalyzing everything. Whatever the case, the astronomical levels of hype and pressure will only grow from here on. Hey, did you know that we at GamingBolt upload new videos every day? Stick around, drop a like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And let us know what kind of content you'd like to see in the future with a comment below.